What is up, guys? In today's video we have an inside the mind video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, comment down below which shotgun you prefer, which one you like most this season. I think most people are going to be between the Frenzy Auto and the Gatekeeper, but there might be a few hammer pump lovers out there. And this is going to be the first of these videos that I'm making in season 2, which is pretty exciting. I know a lot of people always really enjoy these videos and find them to be helpful. Me going fencing this game, it's been one of my favorite POIs even last season. This season there's no mythic here, and so that kind of like ruins it for some people, but it's just been a POI that I have enjoyed like playing out and fighting at since the launch of chapter 5. And this season, while it doesn't have a mythic boss character, there is an NPC here that sells shockwaves for 200 gold, and that's pretty nice just to be able to get guaranteed shockwaves. And 200 gold is expensive, but this is the easiest season to get gold in, I think, by far, especially right now with the golden chickens being in the game and spawning as prevalently as they are. It's pretty crazy. And then also the Meowscles NPC at a nearby house sells purple Gatekeeper shotguns. And that has decent chance of coming with drum mag, which is pretty nice. Which normally I would take advantage of that. But this game we're not going to, because the Midas computer is here. And with this computer you can turn any weapon into gold rarity from what it is. So if it's common, it's 500. If it's purple, it's 500. Just any weapon you put in there. Cost 500 gold and you'll get it to legendary. There's only a limit of 1 per game, and these computers don't have a guaranteed chance of spawning, so it's not like a guarantee, but it is very nice when you're able to take advantage of it. And kind of like I already touched on, this is the easiest season I think ever to get gold from. I do have EMPs here, so if I was desperate to get my gold back, I could EMP that vending machine, the Midas machine. You can EMP it just like any other vending machine to get gold, which is interesting. But I'm just gonna play, and then we will get gold over time from the eggs. There's so many eggs on the map now. This guy's using Flowberry Fizz near me. I don't know where he is. It sounds like he's above me, but like when I was over there, I thought he was at the bottom. I heard him using Fizz, but I didn't see the purple effect really. Someone's using lightning behind me. I'm just worried about this player underneath. There we get that kill. Now we can like just more easily divert our attention to the other side of the POI. Now that we eliminated that guy, we know our back is probably clear. I'm going to drop the purple sniper for the green one because that purple sniper didn't have a scope, and I'm not like overly concerned about sniper rarity. The scope is more impactful to me than a few extra body damage. That kill got stolen. This person's standing in the middle of the street though. That over there is probably the person that stole the kill. Someone shockwaving on me. That was not necessarily the fight I wanted. I was thinking he was going to go up on the roof, and then I could kind of play this low ground here. I didn't think I'd be like mantling into like right on his face. So this Bruno Mars right there is an AI, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to mostly ignore him. I'm more concerned about that other person that was shooting a DMR at me from that hill. I don't see them. We'll kill the Bruno Mars if I have to, but I just like I want to kill the Bruno Mars without giving up too much timing and space to that other player. Like if they were running down that hill at me, I would like to focus on them rather than killing that AI. Don't see anything. They may have just backed off. Also, earlier when I was using the Midas computer, I upgraded a blue Cerberus shotgun, or Gatekeeper shotgun, sorry, rather than the green one. And I touched on how the price doesn't change regardless of rarity, but what does change is the attachments. So that white one had no attachments on it. The blue one did have attachments. And so like the price is the same either way. I might as well upgrade the one with attachments, you know? But if anyone was wondering that would be why. If I was playing a team game mode, maybe it would be better to upgrade the white one and then let my teammate have the blue one. That way we're kind of both in like a higher rarity rather than leaving them with the white. But if anyone was curious about why I was like switching the shotgun out for the one on the ground, if I was just going to upgrade it anyways, that was why. Unfortunately, it didn't have drum mag, but it is going to reload faster at least, which is nice. And the Meowscles NPC is at that house over there. He sells the purple Gatekeeper, and it comes with several attachments as well, so you have a pretty decent chance of getting drum mag from him. As of right now, I would rather have like purple with a drum mag than gold without. But it is what it is. I'd rather have the gold for later on in the game if we do make our way to a workbench. I think neither of the radio towers spawn near me. There's one potential spawn for it over there, and there's one by the Meowscles NPC as well. But neither of those spawn. This game's also a gold auto shotgun there, which if you would rather have the gold auto shotgun than the gatekeeper shotgun, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think it's really preference between those two weapons. Kind of how you're feeling on the day. I definitely have days where I feel better with the auto shotgun or certain ping. Like, it's not like ping ruins the gatekeeper shotgun, but if I'm going to be playing on like high ping, like 100 plus, you know, I would rather have the auto shotgun, I think, than the gatekeeper. It's just easier to execute, more forgiving if anything goes wrong, that sort of thing. Medallion over here. I think I'm actually just going to forego the radio tower this game. These are the eggs I was talking about. Each of those eggs is 350 gold, and these chickens lay them like crazy. But I think I'm just going to forego the radio tower this game because that one is so far on the edge over there. I could go and get it, no problem. But I think if I do so, we're probably not going to see anybody for a little while. So I'm going to go over into the underworld biome and try to third-party this fight that I think is likely to happen soon. I expect these two medallion players to fight, and I'm hoping I can get there and third-party it. And then scoop both those medallions. This is likely an AI. If all I want to do is win this game, then like sure, getting that radio tower is not a bad play by any means. The radio towers are very good. But as far as like having an entertaining game goes, oh my gosh. That was bad. I thought they were both weak. And the Cerberus medallion got away from me. So I guess they had just fought and neither player really hit shotgun shots on each other? I don't know. I thought that anime player was like hard losing that fight, it looked like. So I thought he would die as I got there. Or I could one-tap him with my shotgun and then get on the other guy who's likely going to be weak with the need to reload his gatekeeper shotgun, because kind of talked about this gun only having 3 bullets makes it very easy to third-party people. Like if you're like able to third-party them and their gun's not loaded and yours is, that's like a significant advantage for you in that fight. This is very bad. This is a player with Cerberus medallion. I'm gonna get some more dashes. He's at my car. The mancake player's leaving. This guy might go for the loot or chase. I don't think he knows that it was 2 people, maybe. Oh no, he does. He likely dashes away. I think he's going back. Hopefully we get this kill here. Okay. Yeah. It was just like really inconvenient for me to get that kill, I think, because I didn't have a red dot on my AR. Like, I think if I had a red dot, it would have been easier for me to get that kill. We got our HP back because I have the air, Hades medallion, which gives me siphon. We double bodied that man cake. He's likely quite weak. I just want to kind of get this medallion and get out. Now I have both the underworld medallions. I would very, very, very much like to use a weapon bunker. So I'm just going to go for that. My opinion of the Warforged AR is significantly higher when I have a red dot on it. I think if I had a red dot on it, then like all of those fights could have been over a bit sooner. Like the third person bloom version of this weapon, I think it's just very, very inconvenient to use. Like, I love the Warforged AR, but without a sight, it's kind of questionable. He's leaving. My best bet is probably going to be over there. I really didn't think I was going to be able to kill the Cerberus medallion player once he got to the water, because when you're in this water, you can just like spam dash so much, and it's like very weird to try to be like shooting at someone that's just like spam dashing constantly. But all of that could have been so much easier if I played the first fight better when the two medallion players were fighting. I just really didn't want one of them to get the kill and get away. So I kind of wanted a third party at a bit early, but kind of thread that needle and get it to where one dies just as I'm getting there, or one is very weak just as I'm getting there. And with like how that fight played out, it looked like they were both going to be weak and needing to like reload their shotguns sometime soon. So like I thought that was a good time to get in. Worst case for me there would be that like the Cerberus medallion player just gets away. Like I just really did not want that to happen, so I did kind of take a risk, but it was just odd to me that they're both still so healthy. Also, I just hit a snipe. That would have made my life easier, but that's kind of how Fortnite goes. If you just hit headshot snipes all the time, then everything is a lot easier. That NPC also sells shockwaves, which I maybe could have got some from this vault, but like I had already touched on several times, I'm not concerned about gold right now. I just spend it like it has no value because it is super easy to get with how many eggs the chickens are laying. Is there a better AR here? Doesn't seem like it. It's fine. There might have been one up top, but I don't care that much about AR rarity. Alright, there we go. Ideally, when you have these dashes, you don't want to use them just for mobility like that. Because, like, having them in a fight is so helpful. Multiple players here. One's gliding. And if I do have to fight the player that has the Cerberus medallion, I would like to get an engage on them. As they have their dashes down. Like if I see someone using the Cerberus medallion, like we're not in the underworld biome at all, they have a medallion on the map, and I know like, okay, this is probably the Cerberus medallion player, and I see them dash twice or 3 times, whatever. Like I think their dashes are on cooldown. I very much want to make that fight happen in the timing where their dashes are not available to them, because fighting somebody with this medallion is just rough, as you saw there. Like get the shot on that guy, easily push him, get the snipe on this guy, easily push him, and then just like get both those players out of the game. The guy in the middle there was in a really bad spot. As soon as the person gliding didn't land on me, that fight was like kind of unplayable for him, I think. We have 4 opponents remaining. Someone's on island, another medallion player. If we eliminate them, I'm just going to take the Ares medallion. They have both, I think, right? Seems like it. The way the medallions work this season, as of the time I'm recording this video, having 4 medallions reveals your location a lot. Having 2 or 3 kind of does, but not very much. As you see, that's the size of a 2 medallion player. It's you know, a decently sized circle. Even now we're in 5th zone and it's like, I don't know, like a 5th of the circle. Like, you know someone's over there, but you don't really know exactly where they are. Whereas like the 4th one is very small, or like once you have all the medallions, the circle is very small, and that makes it very easy to predict where people are. So I like to have 3, and I just feel the Zeus is the most expendable, so I'd take the Ares. If someone feels the Ares is the most expendable because it's just like only plus 1 or 2 damage, I can see that point of view. But yeah, I don't know. I just like having it. And a lot of times when I have the Zeus medallion, I also mess up my shockwaves. Like, I kind of like sprint out of range of shockwaving. So I think it's better for me to not have the Zeus one. I wanted to fight Island if it seemed like they were heavy fighting. Because I thought I heard some shots when I was pulling up. Like, not like right when I got in the rift, but a little bit before I thought I heard some shots. So if they were like heavy fighting, I would like to third party that. But get up there, he just immediately launch pads away. So we can leave that. We're low ground here, but I think this low ground is actually pretty nice for me. I don't know what he's doing though. I was like fine to play the low ground into him there because I felt like he had to over peek to shoot at me. But also our back is to like half the zone and it's all the medallions here. So everyone else in the lobby is probably going to be like concerned about third partying this fight, you know? And that's what's happening right now. Also, I know I just said I did what you don't want to do and that I like used my dashes just for movement. And that's why like having cars is so nice. I didn't mean to do it there. But if you have dashes and car, it's like very easy to just use your car to get around the map and then use your dashes for fights. Like if it comes down to it, it's not like the end of the world to use your dashes for movement, just traveling. But it's like you don't want to spam it out constantly, just trying to get around faster. Like right now I'm gonna do it because getting caught in this no man's land is bad for me. G-Wagon there. Take this pad and go zone, I guess. I don't know where I want to be in this zone, though. I'm not going to lie. And now look at the medallion size relative to zone. It's like half of it. Player on that house. I think it's 2. Might be a hired AI. Maybe it's just 1. But I think it's potential there's 2 there. But I think they would have been fighting by now, so maybe not. I think he knows I'm in this bush. Maybe not. And that is a situation where having the thermal is so beneficial for me. Not even necessarily for the thermal effect, but it doesn't have sniper glint. If I had sniper glint, he probably doesn't just like peek like that, you know? Okay, I landed on my roof, so I'm gonna shock up EMP. And we get our bigs back, and it's a 1v1. They're gonna know we're here. Okay. GG. I didn't try to dash there. I was just going to try to mantle. Like, we had so much damage on him there that it's like... I just kind of wanted to mantle up and then, like, crouch peek. He didn't seem to be the best. We had a lot of damage, and he was just auto shotgunning at nothing. That was my 69th crown win for the season. Pretty interesting game. And that's kind of my favorite way to use EMPs. I rarely kind of intentionally carry EMPs, but a situation like that where like I have shockwaves, there's EMPs right there, and there's a guy like landing on my roof, that's such a free kill and easy way to turn that fight. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys found this, you know, helpful, informative, interesting. Kind of an odd game. I almost threw at the kind of medallion fight earlier on in the game, but I don't even necessarily disagree with how I played that. I think it was just a weird circumstance with them not hitting shots on each other. But let me know which shotgun you like best this season. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, sub, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.